Welcome.
Welcome back to the Stheticboys podcast, where Justin's having a bad trip. I'm one of your hosts, Rise Your Fit. And to my left,
Well, I'm also one of your hosts. On the very far left, Just Fit Justice.
Holy
Host in the middle.
shit.
Recovering.
How's it going, fuckers? I'm Justin Martini. And returning, Chase Calvit. What's up, guys?
Good to have you back, Chase.
Good to be back in LA with the boys.
how was the flight, King?
Great flight. Great
Good
flight.
here.
Good to have you.
We'll get you back home, Houston, ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
But until then, let's speak.
That's right. We're back here at the Stheticboys podcast. We're in the studio. Basically, this whole podcast is going to be talking about prep, mental health, a little bit of God, a little bit of the firmament. Beautiful day here in the firmament. If you don't know what the firmament is, look into it.
Read the first page of the Bible.
Look into it. We're talking about the firmament. And lastly, we're talking about AI
Stealing jobs.
stealing jobs and everything like that.
Talk about a little bit of everything in this podcast with Chase Calvit. But first, let's talk about your show, post-show. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Like post show, like after, huh?
Like anything
I mean, this
about
is
their
like
whole
this
experience.
is it.
I
Right?
think
We're
the
just
whole,
gonna,
you just experienced
talk
your
about
show.
fucking whatever.
Fucking won.
Let's talk about prep, bro. Like,
Prep?
kind of like your
everything
mindset
leading
in
up
prep.
to that, you know.
How far were you out when you first started prep and said, I'm doing a show?
Far was it probably like 12 to 10 weeks. Yeah, and then I waited like a week, and then we finally hopped on, get everything ready. Me and Pico get everything ready, and then we did like a 9.5 week prep.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're already super lean, or pretty
I
lean.
was like decently lean, yeah. But like how lean I was on stage, looking back and I thought I was lean. I was like, fuck no, dude. I was never been really that lean, you know.
That stage lean and prep lean is a different
completely
kind
different.
of lean.
And you look at everyone else who's like you think was like really lean. No offense, like I'm not shitting on people, but I'm like, damn, like holy fuck.
There's levels to it, bro.
Yeah, I was like, wow. But yeah, the prep there was sometimes during prep, like especially Costa Rica trip since it was already planned, I was like, man, like it was like 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks out. I kind of was like, it's harder than it looks. Like it's really fucking hard because you kind of like dedicate all your time to it. It's like a full time
It's a
job.
24/7 sport,
And
bro.
like
You gotta
Costa
be
Rica, there
locked
was some
in.
times where I'm like, fuck, I kind of wish I wasn't on prep so I can go enjoy like dinners in them because it's healthy food up there. It's
Yeah.
like amazing food, but there was also a bachelor party and like
It's tough to travel when you're on prep, bro.
Yeah.
It can hold you down from doing
It was
some
definitely-
things,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you can still enjoy your time there.
I missed cardio that travel day. It was really hard because we didn't rent a car, so I didn't really get a taxi late at night and go to the fucking gym was closed anyways. But yeah, it's a selfish sport for sure. Like you kind of got to pack your meal preps everywhere you go. You just don't want to put yourself in a position. Like I went on a boat a couple times and like they all went out to eat and I kind of just sat there, just kind of like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It
because
looked
it's
like I didn't
literally a
wanna be
sport where
Yeah.
what matters is leading up to the main event, not what happens at the main event that day specifically. It's about everything, all the hard moments before, making sure you didn't miss any meals, making sure your training's on point, check-ins, posing. It's everything leading up to that one moment is what makes that sport like crazy because it's a
Super special, yeah.
24/7. You're locked in it from the beginning,
is.
and you got to have like a crazy amount of like mental focus and like discipline and just perseverance because that
Yeah, it was
sport is
prep- you
just.
definitely
I
learn
bet it was
a
tough.
whole
You
lot
said
of-
your like leanness was 7%, right? Like how
yeah,
how did that?
I'd like to think like 7%. And
Did you ever get
being at
tested, like
that-
actually?
No, we kind of just
Bro,
like looked.
shit, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think you were leaner than that, bro.
I don't know,
You were
man, because I
sized,
kind
bro.
of do hold like a lot more down here.
Yeah, but you
right here where my hips
you
are.
lost all that fat, pretty
everyone
much.
does.
Like, you were-
think my
mean,
back looked very fucking lean though. I had like the little Christmas tree, but the little
You looked like you were closer to like 5.5.
sheesh, bro, that'd have been sick.
Because I got tested when I was on my prep like 2 weeks out, and my upper body only.
You
'Cause
looked
I hold more fat in my legs. My upper body was tested at 4%.
Fucking
So
hell.
I was like, fucking. My legs were probably like 9,
4%.
but the upper body was like just.
I think that's where all
Thick
my
skin
weight
peeled.
comes from. Like it's my legs and then my like back, and then lower down here. I gain it quick back right down here. It took forever to lose this a little bit in the back, and then last 2 weeks, like you said,
They just go
really
away.
everything just popped in. But it was the low carbs that was hard for me. Like the carb cycling really fucked my brain. I've never done that before, even
Yeah.
because I do my own macros and try and stay lean myself. And I give myself a lot of carbs because I burn through carbs like crazy. And it was a crazy mental game, dude.
How
Like
long did you carb cycle for? Like throughout the prep? Like throughout the entire prep? Or
No, kind of like 5 weeks, I think. 5 weeks out.
What's the main purpose of that? Because I've never carb cycled. I just kind of like lowered them, upped them.
That's what I was asking Jay. I'm like, so I feel like the more carbs that I get, the better I look. You know what I mean? Like if I added more rice, I feel like I'd even lose more weight. But it's just a whole different type of like lean. I don't know exactly what it does. But then when you fill up on carbs again, it's like glycogen storage, you look more fuller. But it's like, the low carbs, I guess, with the cardio and all types of whatever else you're running.
So you did like low carbs like a couple days out of the week?
It was Monday and Thursdays. I only got two meals with rice.
Yikes.
And then that little like cup of oats and 2 rice cakes. So it was probably about 50 to 80 grams of carbs total, like throughout the whole week except 2 days. I'd get like 200.
So you had 2 high days?
Yeah, I had 2 high days, and the high days were like 237 grams of carbs on meal, 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really, it was probably like 100.
Maybe it just gets your body ready for like peak week type shit to kind of deplete and carb up. Maybe, I don't know.
No, it's definitely just to get you really tight and lose weight for sure. I don't really know too much on the background of it.
I might do that for this next prep.
You got down to 4%?
4?
Crazy. What are you going to get you down on this prep?
3?
3?
Nah, probably 4 again. Bro, I was looking back at pictures the other day. Like, I was like,
4% now with all your muscle would actually look
4%
even
is
way more insane than your last show for
That's
sure.
not real, bro. You should join Stheticboys. You'd be a great athlete.
hey, one day.
Diced.
Did you ever have times where you were kind of like thinking like, damn, why did I do this?
Like,
'Cause it was kind of like.
You had those times?
Yeah, there were some days that were like very uppy and you're like training went well. Everything went well. Then there's some days where you're just like, you don't feel it at all. And you're kind of like, bro, there were some days where I was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah,
why did I fucking sign
really
up for this shit, dude?
right?
I think it's just all a part of the process. Like, some days are rough and like you're in a hell state, but other days are just like a peak having state and you're just like, that's why you love doing it. But
I was always excited to wake up, dude, just to eat my oats.
yeah,
I'm telling you, bro, I would like go to
It's all
bed.
about your perspective. So, like, whatever you can get yourself excited for, those little wins, having that little meal, just pushing yourself able to get to the next moment. Just so
It was just so hard, bro, because like you're eating clean foods in super small portions.
Oh,
I could probably eat all 5 to 6 of my meals in
At one
plan
time.
in one time. I swear.
exactly. Yeah.
That's how it felt every time. And the worst thing I'd be like, Jay was like, bro, space out your meals more. Because sometimes I'd get done by 6 p.m. and then just knock myself out.
Oh,
I had to just lay down and I would eat ice, bro. Like, I was so hungry. It was hard, dude. Like, because my metabolism was running so quick and I was going on walks all the time, like after meals.
Yeah.
And I was just like super active and like, the more muscle kind of like you build, the more leaner you are, the more calories you burn. Like, it's just simple.
Yeah.
So it was hard. And I would eat and it would make it worse. Like, sometimes I would try and push off all my meals until way later, but I know I need to eat a little bit of carbs before I train.
Yeah.
And like work my carbs around. So I did that, but it was like, as soon as I ate, I had to go find something to do, bro. I had to because if I stay in the kitchen, I'm telling you right now, I would have ate both of my rice cakes. It was awful. But it was also like amazing too. I miss it so much.
It's just a huge, just mental game, bro. That's what it is more than anything. Like, yeah, it's physical. You got to work out and stuff, but at the end of the day, the mind plays so many tricks on you when you're on prep and stuff. Really test your relationship with food too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you learn to kind of love and hate food.
Pretend like the ice was tasting like anything.
Yeah, 100%. Like, because it was just crunch. The weird thing about me is I needed crunch. Like,
It's just like good texture to have.
yeah, like texture, it was everything. So I started grabbing onions, lettuce, started like literally chefing my meals up. Like, I acted like I was on a cooking show, bro. And like Muscle and Strength. You ever watch Full Day of Eatings of Muscle and Strength?
I've seen them before.
I was watching the Full Day of Eatings and I act like there was like a camera on me just to keep like myself accountable because they're all like Olympian bodybuilders and shit. I don't know. You just got to put your mind in a different place and act like you're actually like an IFBB pro. Like, I actually thought, you know what I mean? I was like acting like.
I think it's good to have that mindset.
Yeah, I would just sit there. It's kind of funny. It's like goofy, but I was like talking to myself like, oh yeah, this is what I eat. You know what I mean? But I did record a YouTube video and stuff.
That's good.
But it's like keeping yourself busy. That's the one thing on my next prep. Like, now I know what to watch out for. Because if you just sit down and watch YouTube videos, you're fucked. Like,
and that's just like with any cut in general. Like, if you sit around the house all day, bro, like, you're just gonna want to go in your kitchen, grab a snack or whatever. But if you're like actively doing stuff, your mind's not even gonna be on food. So whether you go outside, go on a walk, or go to just do whatever,
I think
do
if you're
work.
just actively in a constant state of doing things and in action, you don't really have to think about much, and you're just in a flow state, getting everything done. Exactly. By the time it's the end of the day, that's when you can do your thinking and you're reflecting on everything, how it could have been better, and what you're gonna do tomorrow to do the
That's exactly why I want to go on another prep because I did fuck up on preps. Like, I'm gonna say it here. Did
you binge?
Yeah, I binged like crazy. The floodgates open. That's what they call it, the floodgates. And I fucking,
that's a
dude,
good
it
reference.
was like one day, it was just,
How far out did you binge?
it was when 6 weeks hit, I think 6 weeks going into almost 5, that's when it was like, okay, fuck, it's just getting really hard. And then I,
Like, fuck
What'd you
it,
eat?
I'm just
I
gonna
went to
eat whatever.
Alphaland. I went to Alphaland, the VIP, the VIP lounge, just starting to meet. Like, I kind of just got signed on a little bit, and they have all the candies there. They have everything in front of you, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't eat any candy, but I walked inside and they have every flavor rice cake, the little baby rice cakes, and I'm allowed to have 2 rice cakes a day. So 28 of the baby rice cakes is 2 total rice cakes supposedly. And I was just smacking them, not even counting, dude. I couldn't stop eating them. And I'm like, fuck, I got to get out of here. I grabbed an energy drink, got in my car, bro, drove home. And the whole time I didn't listen to music, bro. I'm just like, fuck, what is wrong, bro? Something's wrong. I felt like I had a fever, bro. I was tweaking. I almost stopped at the gas station and smacked like 8 Rice Krispies. Like, I don't know. I almost stopped but I got home, back to Joey's. Double stuffed Oreos are just looking at me. Cereal's looking at me. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I ate 2 Oreos, and I'm like, all right, fuck, you gotta stop. Fuck no, dude. Ate 2 more. Oh, you gotta stop. I'm like, fuck this. 2 more is not gonna hurt. And 2 double stuffed Oreos, 120 to 200 calories for 2 of them. And I fucking didn't look at that at first. And I looked at it, I was like, fuck. And then I dug myself. I was like, dude, stop while you're ahead. I literally told myself, just stop, bro. Just stop. You're good. Fucking grabbed the rice cakes, dude. Ate a whole bag of fucking rice cakes. A whole bag, bro.
Like a whole sleeve or like
whole,
a bag?
No. Whole fucking bag. Like maybe two to
Like
3
the
were out
mini
of there.
ones?
No. Big
Oh,
big
shit.
ones.
Which flavor?
Chocolate. I ate a whole
good shit.
chocolate, and then I saw these Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Got a little bowl, and I grabbed some protein, threw it in there. Dude, I was like fucking running around the Joey's crib, dude. Oh, dude, they got milk.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh,
Ooh,
bro.
piece of candy.
I'm like,
Ooh,
oh, I'll
piece
be
of candy.
fine. Stairmaster's outside. I'll go do some cardio, dude. I was so in denial, bro. I was so mad at myself, but I couldn't stop fucking eating. My mouth was cut, bleeding, bro. I was fucking, because like Reese's
You were
Puffs
in
and
it.
shit.
You
like
were
try and eat, like if you eat a whole bag of rice
Floodgates.
cakes, your mouth is gonna be fucked up. You know what I mean? And I fucking ate I ate 2 bowls of cereal with protein powder, and my stomach, I was fucked up. Then I had 3 pieces of toast with jelly on it, bro. And after I was done, my stomach was so full, and I'm like, I gotta fix this. I can't tell nobody. I gotta fix it. I ran outside, burned 400 calories on the treadmill, tried to make myself throw up. I made myself kind of throw up, like, and then I got an Epsom salt bath. And I still just felt like shit. And I called Pico the next day. He fucking laughed, bro. He's like, lay it on. He goes, what'd you do, bro? I told him, I said, bro, I fucked up. He's like, what'd you do, bro? And he was laughing. He was like, bro, just lay it on me. What'd you all eat? And I told him. He was just laughing, kind of like, not like in a mean way.
Yeah.
But he's like, bro, there it goes. It's that 5 to 6 week mark. Now it's all going to be mental from throughout here. But I did the same thing. But he ate a whole bag of croutons, he said. He says he loves crunch.
I love croutons.
He says he
Croutons
loves
are
crunch.
trash, bro.
And he was just like, bro, get back on plan tomorrow. I just remember the workout the next day was fucking amazing. And he's
Probably
like,
the
bro.
most insane pump, bro.
And he literally told me, he's like, bro, you literally look better. Like, obviously, because it's considered like a refeed or whatever.
No, exactly.
But
'Cause
I
you're
looked
super depleted.
fucking, like, one bicep curl, dude. I was fucking pumped out, like,
Yeah.
out the fucking. And we were posing, and he told me 2 weeks out, he's like, bro, I think I'm going to just have you binge like you did and
Yeah.
fill you up because you looked insane. Like,
Yeah.
because he would give me a burger to see how it would work, But yeah, that was really tough. Like, it was hard. I was thinking about that for like a week. Because, like, bro, that's a mental disorder people have. It's like eating until they're sick and they make themselves throw up.
For sure.
Like, I did that. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, though, that you binging was, like, essentially beneficial. Because
No,
you
yeah.
kind of saw how
That's what he
insane you
said.
looked. Because it's actually weird that you said that, because that's essentially what happened to me on my show. I was, like, 5 weeks out, too. And it was when we came to summer shredding in October. And that was, like, when Anabar, I guess, was first kind of popping up. So they gave us a free 12-count box. And then I was going to sleep. It was at your house. And then I was like hungry as fuck, bro. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and all those Anabars were under there, and I was like, fuck.
Remember you telling me that?
So then I ate one, and I was like, that shit was really good. But then there was like 3 other flavors, so I was like, all right,
Try it
I
all.
gotta try all the flavors. So then I had the other one, then I had another one, then I had another one, and then I had like one more of my favorites. So I had 5 of them,
Holy fuck.
which was like, they're like 300 calories. So it was like maybe
Good
15,
fucking-
1,600 calories.
Yeah.
It was peaking, bro. And then at the end of it, I was like, fuck, why did I do that, bro?
Yeah, you're
And then, but then, I mean, the next day, bro, I looked insane. I was super filled out. And then I told Pat, because he was my coach, and he will be my coach for this prep. And I was like, dude, I just ate like 5 of these fat ass protein bars, but I looked insane. And then he was like, bet. And then literally like 2 weeks later, I ran like a fat refeed with a burger, bro, because he was like, "Yeah, you looked insane. Like, just refeed."
Yeah.
So it's
So it's kind of like the same.
So
yeah, exactly.
he found out that the rice cakes was what made your like physique look better the next day.
Well,
So
and, like,
is
the
that
Oreos.
what you had, or what did you eat to really give you that look on stage?
So the look on stage, the morning of the show, I had a little bit of eggs, bacon, and 2 pancakes. And the night before, he gave me a burger with sweet potato fries.
Ooh,
So
nice.
I went to bed on that and a meal like chicken and rice. I had 2 chicken and rice meals and like 2 to 3 rice cakes and oats, 2 packets of oats the day before and a burger. And then the next morning we had pancakes and I went and bought Sour Patch Kids and Reese's cups and honey and salt. So he made me fucking. I think I ate 3 to 4 rice cakes about an hour before the show.
Mhm.
Had hella honey on it, hella peanut butter, and then backstage ate two cups, 2 Reese's cups, and then put salt in my mouth and fucking put honey in my mouth and just swallowed and drank a little bit of water. Like I couldn't really drink much water.
Mhm.
And then I went on the first stage and I fucking looked sick for a true novice. And then after I ate 4 Reese's cups for overall in like finals and stuff. So 4 Reese's cups and a fuck ton of salt and honey.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
just,
I saw you eating the Reese's puffs.
yeah,
or
three
the
like
Reese's
three
cups
three
at
more rice
sushi.
cakes. He was like, bro, just keep eating, bro. It's doing you well. And I'm like, okay, fucking bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, and it did me well, bro. I was sick back then.
those show day snacks, bro, hit so different
know.
because
You
it's like
gotta get,
everything you're
like-
craving.
Yeah, you kind of get like the peak meal like right before too. Then
Yeah,
You
the
get
night
good-
before, the only
good
thing that
meal.
sucks is you just can't really drink water. Like even the night before, I drank like this much in a water bottle, like 3 or 4 sips just to dry out. And morning of, I had like a sip or 2 of black coffee.
See, that week coming up, I had 1.5 to 2 gallons a day, all day, every day.
Same.
Like the week,
gotta
the
water
last
up like
week-
crazy.
Yeah, like the last week, and then even the last day, I still had 1.2, but probably a gallon almost.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, "Yeah, just leave some for the morning." And then, but it was hard eating all that peanut butter, salt,
Oh yeah,
and honey,
and
without
rice
a
cakes
little
with
bit of water.
with
Yeah,
no
with
water
rice
is
cakes.
crazy.
Like especially the Reese's Pieces, bro. I couldn't even
Yeah.
think about food back there. My adrenaline, bro, it was the best thing ever, though. Like I literally felt like I was on some type of superhuman drug, bro. I was so fucking. I couldn't feel a thing when I was pumping up. Like
Yeah,
nothing hurt. Even
because
my,
you're
like,
finally
yeah,
just
dude, I'm
giving
like,
your body what it needs, bro. It needs that all that food, the sugar, the carbs.
even coming up from the show, I could just picture myself going on stage, and I'd get a little nervous, like, like I would see myself fuck up, kind of, but also like smile and it's gonna be dope. But then, like when I got called up there, it was so quick, though. That's what I was nervous about. I didn't get to eat my Reese's cups, by the way. Like I got back there, and they're like, "True novice men's physique, line up. Where's number 20?" And I'm over here
shit.
getting my tan padded up and redid. And they're like, "You're about to go on, dude." And I didn't get to pump up. I didn't get to do shit.
Yeah.
I had
Sometimes
my
those
band with me, and I was
yeah.
doing that. So, and it was like right back and forth. Don't go anywhere. And I'm like, "Fuck it."
Sometimes it can be chaos in the backstage, bro, and like no one really knows what's going on, and then all of a sudden you just have to.
They were like,
Go
yeah,
on.
they were like very organized. But I was like, man, I have a protocol. Like I wanted to eat, so I ran back in and fucking just dogged some honey, dude. Kind of came back and did a couple push-ups, did this, that, and I had a little bit of Cialis too before the show, so I think that helped.
Like, give you an insane pump.
Yeah, I had like a tad bit of Cialis. It was like oral Cialis, but I think that definitely helped. But I don't know. It kind of it kind of gave me a headache. I don't know. I don't really fuck with Cialis. Like I don't know how to explain it. It makes me
Yeah.
feel, especially with like no water in me and shit. I don't know. Kind of fucked me up
definitely-
for the rest of the day. But they going on stage and like actually like winning, and then it was cool because they announced it back to back to back.
Yeah.
Like the dude was like number 20 again, Chase Calvit, and I was just like, man, this is so sick.
How was that feeling when like you got your first win of like the novice overall?
It was amazing, bro, because it's like, holy fuck. You know, you got your basically
everything
your
you worked
family,
for.
you know, like, because I consider everybody their family. That's the family I built. So it's just like super cool to see my actual family and my actual friends and family, basically.
Yeah.
I consider everyone fam. And it was cool. Even though I couldn't see y'all, I could hear everybody. So it was like,
Yeah,
it was cool.
You knew that we
You
were
kind
there.
of like zone out on there, dude. Like the lights are so bright on you, but
Can't see shit.
it's so fucking insane. I was like, wow. 'Cause Jay told me the night before, he's like, bro, you better like cherish it because it goes quick, and it went so quick.
100%.
It's just that's why.
Just like every moment.
That's why I was kind of like, I wasn't bummed, but I was like, man, 9 weeks, and then like that shit went by so quick. The
That's
day's
just
over.
done.
Now what do I do? Now
Yeah.
you know, like
Crazy.
damn. But it was so cool to like get my hand held up, get the medal, win the open.
Yep.
You know, we went there to win the open. Obviously, overall didn't go as planned, but
Because you won your class in open, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. It's really fucking good, bro, for your
Or
first show.
I think it was like I won my class, and I won True Novice in my class, and then Open was open was open. Like it was in all B class or whatever. Because it was that dude I didn't go up against. It was the big
Yeah.
burly older man. He was fucking jacked, bro. I thought I was fucked, bro, because I kind of, hey, dude, his arms like.
He was big as fuck, but you just had better proportions, better shreds, better conditioning.
But yeah, it was dope, man. Especially and then that last overall pose, like I knew I was fucking gonna be hurting after the. Like,
I was about to say because you were posing, holding a back pose for like a minute or two, like easy. How was that?
Because I tweaked my back, like I told y'all, I had a pinched nerve in my back, like my luck a week before, and so I got work done, and it felt a little bit better. But with all the adrenaline rushing, you don't feel shit. But dude, I was flexing so fucking hard.
You have to.
But I remember when they told us to turn around, I know my stomach was going up and down, and I tried to and smile and shit. But I was like, fuck, dude. I didn't get prepared for that. Like,
I was about to say, did you practice much like long posing, or you were just kind of going through it?
Yeah, there was days where I kind of wore myself out, and I didn't even want to do fucking cardio. Like after, because I would go upstairs to AR's posing room, and I would kind of just like face the wall where there's mirrors in there. I try not to look at myself in the mirror. That's what he told me. But I was just I would go up there and fucking pose for a fat minute, dude.
That shit takes a lot out of you, bro.
Yeah, you just get repumped too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, another thing is cardio. Like I woke up sometimes like after doing my hour of cardio on the stairs, just like, how am I going to do this tomorrow? You know, like I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to plan it. What's the best way to eat the food and not be hungry. You're never going to beat the hunger, bro. Like ever. Like there's no.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, like, you can't like beat it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just like you can eat it.
It's going to be there. It's just a matter of you think about it or not.
Yeah, it was sometimes I was just like, fucking A, dude. I was like, wow. But then it was all worth it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the most asked question. Like, how as good as it feel? Was it worth it? And I'm like, yeah, bro, it was so fucking worth it.
It definitely helps a lot, too, when you win pretty much everything at the show, too.
That's what
it helps.
Super special. It was like super dope. Like, fuck yeah, first show, got some dubs. Come on. I mean, even if I got third or fourth, bro, I still would be happy.
Yeah.
But, like, winning, you want to win.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Even like people at AR were calling it. They're like, "You're gonna win," but I don't know. I guess I was trying to be like very like humble. I really didn't think I was gonna like do as good as I thought, kind of.
Yeah.
Because it was first show, you know. And then you kind of look at the guys when you
evaluate everyone
when you're getting your number. Yeah. And the dude who did win overall, I told Caleb, my buddy that was competing with me, I said he's gonna be a problem. He was fucking huge.
No, that dude's physique was crazy,
bro.
He was probably like 200 plus on stage, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I told him. He was just like, "How much shows you been doing, dude?" I'm like, "Dude, this is my first ever show," and he was just like, he kind of looked like he was like, I don't know, he was a super nice guy, but it was like, bro, you won. You know what I mean? He kind of was like, did I win? Like, you know what I mean? Like after we were doing an interview with these people, they had like cameras on us and stuff, and he was just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Super cool dude, but. Yeah, I definitely knew. I pinpointed him out as soon as I saw him in line. We were waiting to get our numbers. I was like, yeah, Caleb. Tell. Yeah, you could tell. He's like, bro, he had all the purport. He looked so fucking jacked. He had like a jersey on.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
And I was talking to Jay. He was telling me that dude, bro, was like, had competed and gone to nationals like 5+ times. So he's like done the qualifier show multiple times.
Damn.
Which is crazy.
He's really good and experienced.
Yeah, that's why I was like so happy. I was like, fuck it.
To almost beat that guy too, because you guys were posing for so long. I know they were like, damn, like who is it? Yeah, 100%.
Shit, you not. One of the ladies was like, he's leaner though. He's leaner though. And I looked at her and I heard her. I'm sitting there like, well, pick me then. What the fuck are you doing? Like, because I thought I had it in the bag.
I don't know how you didn't win that. I'm sorry, bro. I think you should have won that because like conditioning wins shows, bro. Yeah. Like his abs were washed as fuck. That's why I was like, bro, there's no way this guy's gonna win. And you were just so much more diced than him,
upper chest.
I'm like,
his chest was big as
the judges rushed up to me after, like they all like it was a cool dude. He rushed up to me and was like, "Yo, you know," I told him it was my first show. He's like, "That's insane. Just work upper chest." I'm telling you, if you had the upper chest, it would have been game over in a little tad bit more size. He would have been in game over.
Yeah.
He was like, back was beautiful. Like you had it.
And it's just good to see that like the conditioning and the good posing brought you that far. Because you went up against a guy that probably had 50 pounds on you.
Yeah.
But you still like held your ground because you had those other things. You don't have to be the biggest guy on stage.
I thought it was gonna be like what Joe did, because like he was up against some guy that was like 6'1", 6'2", obviously way much more bigger than him, but he won because he was more conditioned.
Granted, too, it was a natural show, so they do. I don't think they favor shreds more, but like if you're shredded as fuck in a natural show, they definitely praise that. And in the regular show, but regardless, you were shredded, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was like, bro, this guy's gonna fucking win it. And I was just like,
yeah, I thought you were gonna win. I thought you had it, but I also knew like I wouldn't be surprised if the other guy won because I knew it was close. But like I thought, in my opinion, I thought you won.
I'm not telling that just to blow smoke up your fucking
Yeah.
ass, King. Like, I actually telling you for 110% fact, I believe you should have won that. I think that guy was not as conditioned as you. I think your proportions were just honestly better on you. I think it just, like, you looked way more like
I think the hardest
appealing.
part on me was I did so many classes and they didn't too. I'm not making an excuse, but it was like all the posing was really getting to me.
Yeah.
It wore me out like a motherfucker, even with all them carbs in me. Like when they said we're going on finals, I was just sitting there. They didn't let us go anywhere. They're like, bro, you're going on back to back right now. They're gonna give you your first places, this and that. And a lady backstage even pulled me aside. She said, hey, get ready for overall. Just be prepared. I'm telling you. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
She's like, it means you know what that means. Just go up on stage and secure what's yours. She basically told me I won everything and be ready for overall. Basically told me they had the score and everything already. So I was just kind of like, holy fuck yeah. But it still felt like I didn't know I was gonna win, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was all the posing, dude. Like I was so fucking like dead. And then going up there doing that 2 to 3 minute fucking the back hold got me, bro. I was fucking tweaking, dude. I was like
That shit's hard to
swear I
hold,
was
bro.
like, and I kept moving on stage. I was looking at videos. I was like, fuck. But yeah, Jay told me, he's like, bro, you can beat this kid if you really go out there with some smooth posing and just hold everything.
100%.
But I think they already had it in mind that the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he was solid.
But you did an insane job for your first show. I think you could do some damage at nationals, bro. If you decide to do
I
that,
think it all happened for
I
a
do,
reason.
bro. I do. I just like.
I really think you should.
I just
After
got
the
other
next step.
plans right now, you know? Like, I just really want to get this shit set up, but it's so fun just, like, being at your peak performance. Like, that shit felt so good. Just knowing, dude, I got the best pumps. My, like, being leaner, too, your range of motion and your contractions, like, all my contractions contracted perfectly. Every workout was amazing.
Everything's just so much better when you're lean. Like, it's just, the shredded lifestyle is unmatched.
Everything. The hard part is just the hunger and, like, you're just eager to, like, the whole time I was like so excited. I'm like, bro, I cannot wait to be, because like Zay and then would come in, you know, with some food and stuff, and I don't care. Like, you can eat in front of me. I don't give a fuck. But it's still just like knowing, like, damn, that was me a little bit ago. Like I could have, you know, I could sprinkle some unhealthy shit like I usually do when I'm just coaching myself.
Yeah.
But now it's got to the point after the show, I feel awful. Like I kind of feel guilty starting to eat more and more. I kind of want to stop. You know, I kind of want to get right back on just eating a diet. But sometimes it's hard. You pass it.
It's
You know, you want
always a
snacks
constant
here and
mental
there.
battle.
And then my joints hurt. Like I feel swole as fuck right now. Like swollen. Like not like hyping myself up. I've never felt this big before. I've never felt like pumped walking around. You know, when you're in the gym, you're like, I wish I could keep this pump.
Yeah.
Keep in the pump like I did arms. I haven't even done arms yet. And I just feel I can't move correctly good. Like today, dude. Y'all see it? I mean, I fell asleep on the fucking couch, dude. I need naps. I
Yeah,
mean,
you knocked.
like my stomach looks like a filter's over it. Like I don't like the way I look.
The other day, I was driving in the car and Chase was in the back, and all I hear is, I like take a little swerve, and all I hear is, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "You good back there, Chase?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just like all the food and like everything."
Can't breathe. Like
You
I
couldn't
you
breathe.
Can't breathe. That night, I fucking binged like an idiot. People were telling me just be chill. Don't even eat ice cream. Stay away from dairy if you haven't had dairy in your diet. What did I do, bro? Go and eat ice cream, sushi with cream cheese in it, which was amazing and awesome. But I felt like I almost made myself throw up and then just keep eating. I was like, fuck it, crumble. Whole box of Reese's Puffs, fucking churros, Cinnabon. I had 2 huge biscuits, double cheeseburger. I had fucking bag of shit, dude. I had so much shit, bro.
You're just craving
What was
everything.
the verdict
bro.
though? How much weight did you gain?
So I went from 177 to 192. Jay had a video posted on his story. I was 192 at the end of the night.
Well, you were at 177 on show day morning,
Yeah,
and then 192 that night.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's I feel like
That's
that's
a
why
lot.
I feel like that's why my lower back hurts and my ribs like can't
Probably.
fucking. I swear I feel like my ribs. I can't even.
It's just like so much weight comes back.
Like I can't even
So
flex
fast.
my abs, bro. It feels like my fucking spine's gonna pop out my asshole or something, dude.
You just gotta, you just gotta give your body a little bit of a breather. It will return back to normal.
Man, I fucking hope so. 'cause
Fucking funny, bro.
Just like
Nah,
a
you're stuck
big
like this
one
forever.
extreme
You're better
to
get-
the
You're
other.
You're
fucked.
gonna big ego death forever, buddy.
Hope you guys are fucking with the new little Stheticboys setup. We got like a little monitor here on the side, just in case we want to pull up anything, any videos. We're gonna be able to throw these up on the podcast.
G-Man, the legend behind the camera, will be able to pull it up.
G-Man is the guy who hits the G spot every fucking time.
Legend.
So,
Figure it out. Why do you think they call him G-Man?
why do you
Think about it.
They call
He is the
circle
G.
tap circle G man.
Chase, what did you
By the way,
think you you learned like the most about yourself during prep? Like about you specifically. Like, what do you think you learned anything about yourself that you really maybe didn't know before? You think it opened anything new in your mind?
I did learn, like, because I'm usually super, like, my mom was always like, you're so dedicated for doing this, and that. But there were some times, dude, I did slip, like, that floodgate slipped up.
Yeah.
There was multiple times where I kind of, like, slipped up, maybe added a little bit more rice cakes, and I probably added a little bit too much of something. Like, I just knew I wasn't, I don't know, I tried my best, but I just know I want to go on another prep because I know I didn't, like, give it my all. And I kind of, like,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more weak-minded than I thought. Just a little bit, bro, because I did sometimes find myself complaining.
Yeah, you're a
You know
good
what I
man
mean?
for even saying that. It's good shit.
Yeah,
To
I
acknowledge
definitely.
it.
Strength to even acknowledge
Yeah, it's
that so
like-
you can get better.
Yeah, I know. I would say it all the time. Like when I go to bed, pray, and I'm just like, man, I kind of,
It really tests you, I bet.
it tests you big time, dude, because you just, bro, you're so hungry. Like I don't understand. And some people are kind of like,
It's like the only sport where you really have to dial in like
and I feel
everything.
I feel like that's all I talked about. Kind of is just like a little bit of complaining. Like, why are you complaining? It's a privilege to be on prep. I fucking
Yeah.
punched the ticket. I got to ride the ride. That was my mindset. Like, you can't stop now. Even in the bad, there was bad days where I was like, why am I doing this? Like,
Yeah.
real shit. I was like, man, fuck. I was laying on the air mattress down in Jay's and I smelled some cooking. I'm like, bro, I can go up there right now and just fucking end it, dude. Like, and then getting closer to the show was the hardest thing ever. Like, it was the hardest fucking
Like
thing
the
ever.
show suicide. You could just go and binge whenever you want and just end your entire ruin.
You're
basically.
so close. Yeah, you're so close, and you when you get closer to something, this is okay. This one, it's going to sound fucking stupid, but how I explain it, like you ever had to take a piss on a road trip, right?
Yeah.
Like really bad.
Oh yeah.
And then you drive, you get closer to the gas
And
station.
then it's like all of a sudden.
As soon as you park, all of a sudden it's
Build
ready to
up,
fucking.
yeah.
You're about to spill,
Yeah.
bro. You're literally pissing on your leg almost a little bit, walking inside real fast, and then you just let it
it's
out.
like when you know
Let
it's
it out
about time to
perfectly,
go
it's just like-
piss.
when
Like
you
it's
see when you see the goal,
Yeah.
when you see it's right there, like when the gas station's right there, bro. A little
Like,
sprinkle comes out. You're like, fuck.
Your subconscious
You're
mind
walking all
knows it's
fucking
about to
bow
come
legged
out.
and shit. You're like, ah, fuck. Let me unleash this.
Dude,
One
that's how
time
I was like that, bro. I was literally like that. A little bit of like drops came out, and I was running in, and there was no. I went into a place that had no restroom.
Oh,
I was
that
like,
stuff.
fuck it. Two
fuck.
more drops came out. I went to the back of the store and just let it all
done
Wait,
out.
inside the store?
No, in the back of the
Holy
store and let it all out. And you know when that was? That was when the first day I was helping the boys move into the new apartment in Houston. And we left at like 3 a.m. and then we got back here to Houston, or we got here to Houston at like sunrise. I was about to piss myself and I went into the store and there was no
bathroom,
freaking
bro.
restroom. And I just went to the back and just did a dog, lifted up my leg and pissed.
Dude, I would have
everywhere.
fucking pissed on myself.
Bad
It was
trip.
so
Bad.
euphoric.
So it's like that. Like I explained it like that. Once
That's
you
a
see
good,
that gas-
analogy.
And that's what someone said in the gym when I was explaining it to him.
Makes
that
sense.
last week, bro, it was like that. It was like I'm so close, but you're constantly going to the grocery store, bro, and there's aisles you go down the rice cake, bro. There's chocolates and I'm
yeah.
a sweet tooth.
Chocolate's
fucking-
my weakness.
Sweets are my weakness, bro. Like I will fucking smack a whole thing of Oreos or fucking fucking vanilla wafers or
Weakness,
something.
bro. Beta.
Sounds like a
bro.
beta man.
mentality.
Beta land.
But it's like when you get close, you're like, fuck. That's when it got real hard, dude. That last week. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my, and then especially buying the treats for backstage. I had
Oh, yeah.
that right next to me in the bed.
'Cause,
I
like,
had
you can't
Reese's
eat that
Puffs,
shit
I had
yet.
Sour Patch Kids.
You think it's gonna be hard for you to get back onto this reverse diet?
Oh yeah, kind of.
It'll be hard.
No, I mean, I'm starting. No,
I
actually,
feel
no.
like people are
three-
confused.
The first
like,
2 days, a little bit like I kind of feel right now, dude. I kind of feel lost. I kind of feel lost in the sauce. Like I'm like, what's
you'll be
the,
back in it.
The workouts are going dog shit. My body feels like a fucking shit. Even though I look dope. Like my arms look dope. Like my arms always kind of look small when I'm not pumped, but I look dope. But it hurts. Like the pump hurts, and I don't. The food's fucking up my stomach, bro. Like last night, my stomach hurt so
your
bad.
body's
watching the
just
movie.
not used to all that.
Yeah, and I'm getting
different type of
tired. I'm
food
getting tired of
and the
this
amounts
shit,
of it.
You know, I'm like, fuck yeah. That's why I'm starting to eat the rice and the.
So you think it'd be pretty easy
Your
then to hop
body
back
will
on?
naturally crave the healthy foods that it was getting back
Yeah.
then. So
It's
that's what's happening right
that's
now.
what I'm
so
saying.
you'll be able to
It's
go
already
back
starting to
into
do
it,
that.
I
It's already
think.
starting to transition. Just like, bro, like today at the gas station, I could have got another like protein bar, or some Rice Krispie or something, or like that fried chicken or whatever they had. I was gonna get some. I was like, fuck it, dude, might as well. But I was like, nah. I got ground turkey and rice waiting at home. Just eat that, and that shit did me dirty. It felt good.
Yeah.
But it's just like my body. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's the food.
I think it's definitely the
I hope
food,
when I
bro.
start getting cardio and actually get a good workout, I'm just kind of tweaking. I'm like thinking about the show. Like
food affects
reminiscing.
the human body so much because the human body is literally made out of food. So depending on what type of food you eat, and you said you're eating a bunch of donuts, you know, basically all this cheat stuff. If you're eating a shit ton of that, your body's gonna feel like basically what that food is.
I could feel it.
So
You're gonna
that's
feel
what
like a
I'm
donut
saying,
and
like
shit.
what your body was made out of before was just like the cleanest freaking meat, chicken, you know.
You feel so fucking
Everything was
light
good,
and
and that's
soft.
what it
You feel so
craved.
Exactly.
dope on prep too. Even lack of carbs, your energy's kind of low a little bit. It's like fuck, bro.
That's what I always thought helps too on prep, because throughout prep, like you're getting your best physique ever, and you're getting like leaner by the day, pretty much. So just kind of help a little motivation. Like you look at yourself in the mirror every morning, it's like, damn, bro, like you look
Or it looks
shredded,
like
like you
you-
look
And I
sick.
also feel like the
Like
food
you must
affects your
age.
mentality too. So like when you're on like shitty food diet, your mentality is gonna be like shit.
Sleepy,
And then
bro.
whenever you're on
Yeah.
like a clean diet, I've noticed whenever I'm on like I've cut out the sugary food, the candy, the chocolate, and I've just kept my diet to just whole foods that are like chicken, meat, rice, potatoes, fruit, anything that grows out of the ground, stuff like that. My mentality is just so much more clear. Everything's so much more like in focus and in a line, and everything's just flowing because my mentality is good because of the foods that I'm literally putting into my body to fuel like everything, that how it's functioning and everything. So like
It's fucking crazy.
going from one extreme to the other, I can imagine how the mental shift.
it's-
Of like, oh, it kind of sucks right now.
Yeah, people were telling me after the show, like you're not gonna want to think about broccoli and this and that. Jay was telling me, I'm like, nah, bro, I'll make some healthy recipes that are cool. Nope, I'm fucking lazy. Don't want to cook. I don't want to fucking do a damn fucking thing. My legs are so fucking pumped. Like frisbee with y'all, dude, was like so painful for me. It was so fun, but it was so painful. Today shooting basketball, bro, I like it. Fucking my fucking ankles hurt when I walk. Like it feels like my thighs are so fucking swollen and big. My knees can't support my thighs, and it hurts. Like it's weird, and they're not even like I'm not even that big of a guy. It just feels like that from all the food, and I'm tired. Like I just want to sleep after like fucking 2 exercises today. I was just had pre in me too, dude. I was like I didn't feel the pre, didn't feel shit. I'm like fuck this. So I was like fuck, dude.
Yeah, I think your body will regulate itself, and especially as you start tapping into like your normal diet and like your good reverse diet, I think your body will regulate as you start eating the good proteins, rice, potatoes, oatmeal, all that stuff again, instead of like donuts and shit all the time.
No, I definitely.
But you had to do that. I mean, like, yeah, do it.
Yeah,
You had
no,
to
I
peak,
definitely
bro.
feel good. Let loose. I'm like, let loose. It's time to get back on because I feel like shit. I don't like being. I feel lazy and tired all the time. I take it.
Is there anything else you're craving right now?
Me, at this moment, no. Honestly, I like the
good.
rice cakes with the honey is just so good. Like
It's a good natty snack, too.
Smack those, yeah. That's good. But I mean, I could go. I mean, say if we did get something, like I could definitely smash it, like a burger.
What have you like not have so far, or like something that you've always like to kind of fuck up, but you just never had yet? Because I know you've only been like 3 days off of this prep, so it's not like you've been.
I think it's like
Is there anything you haven't eaten that you want to eat?
Yeah, that's the question, I guess. The fuck I just
everything I was
said.
craving, dude. I
Yeah,
fucking
but look like he's kind of.
everything. I'm just trying to think.
Or do you think you ate everything that you wanted to?
Pretty much so far.
Pretty sure,
that
yeah.
day after,
I
you know,
doubt
the
you
Reese's
would've-
Puffs I was craving with some protein powder and some some almond milk, and then the
Not
cookies.
those chocolate chip Teddy Graham bears. that
Yeah,
you were
I
looking
was
for.
craving
Chase
those.
was like looking
He was in a hell
specifically for these Teddy Grahams that were chocolate
So
chip.
upset.
Bro, those chocolate chip ones are the best
They are
flavor
really
by
good.
far.
I
They're
literally was
crazy
so
good.
mad at Kroger. Like I literally was like, "Fuck Kroger! This Kroger sucks. They don't have my fucking shit." I was so mad, bro. I was looking for them for like 20 minutes.
Kroger's kind of trash sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
That they had. That's what I was telling y'all. Like when I went in with y'all when I was on prep, there was so much shit, and I knew exactly what I wanted. But now that I'm off prep, I can get whatever I want. I didn't know exactly what to pick. I was nervous. I was gonna pick
Your
some
options are
cereal, but I was
infinite.
like, "Fuck, dude, that's gonna be a waste." I don't want to.
Cereal's so fucking good.
The
dude.
cereal's elite.
You can choose anything, so you got to make sure it's the best thing that you really want to have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
fucking
gotta like
chocolate
not
chip
waste the
Teddy Graham
fucking
bears, yeah.
cows on that shit. Dude.
Cereal is
100%.
The cereal wall will probably never be finished.
Yeah, I'm done eating cereal. By the way, just it's a bunch of fake shit,
Yeah, it's
so
not
I'm not
very-
eating that anymore.
But yeah, prep was fucking.
A lot of red 40.
Along
and
with
blue
most
line.
things that are in the grocery stores, found in like plastic bags, boxes, Pop Tarts.
Still
trash.
gonna be smashing them pop.
Probably not.
Pop tarts.
3D printed Pop-Tarts.
I haven't had Pop Tarts, and I.
Do you want a Pop Tart?
We have some,
We have some.
You'll have a toaster.
of course.
We have.
We have an air fryer. It does the same thing, but better.
Dude, I'll probably put one
We'll
in
do
there.
a campfire and just fucking roast
one of them.
Pop Tart.
We have chocolate fudge and strawberry.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think so.
strawberry, bro.
The strawberry warmed up.
I will say I had a toaster strudel the other day at my little brother's. Ooh, and cinnamon rolls. Fucking smacked them. Oh,
What was the best?
the best. Oh, donuts.
Donuts.
By far. Yeah.
Is that your favorite
kind of donut?
food?
Donuts glazed.
Just the
Like a
classic
glazed and a pink
glazed.
sprinkled or the red sprinkled from what's it called? I got all the sprinkle flavors and then all the glazed donuts and then 2 jalapeno cheese
Are
collabs.
donuts your favorite dessert?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be like the last meal before I die. I'll smack fucking 12 glazed donuts. Easy.
Sheesh.
That's
good
what I
shit.
could smack right now, by the way. Like, I think I could eat.
You could hit donuts whenever.
Dude, I took out 6.
They're
Like,
so high
easy, dude.
calorie,
Like, in the morning, as soon as I woke up, I was kind of, like, scared how easy I took it out and how my stomach didn't hurt. I was like, fuck. Out of everything else, I thought donuts would fuck my stomach up the most, but it didn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I can eat about 25 warmed glazed donuts with some milk.
You kind of just stack them all together and smush them. I've seen oh boy do it. What's his fuck? Rick? I've seen him do it on his like 10 to 20
yeah,
calories. I was like, this is so smart. Why did I not think of
saw
that?
that.
Warm them up a little bit and fucking put 12 on top and smack it just like a burger.
Glazed donuts warmed up are actually really good.
Those are the best, bro. People like the voodoo donuts with all that shit on it, but I'm like glazed donut.
Simple.
I'm telling you, bro. If you want to
Shipley's donuts, bro. Those are the best.
You wanna-
The
So
classic
gas.
glazed.
you want a fucking nut in your pants. There's this fair.
Whoa.
It's a little messy.
There's this fair that's had like Krispy Kreme donuts, and I was kind of telling you all this in a car, and they just literally put like beef patties with cheese on it, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of onion.
That popped into my head the other day. I was
Dude.
like, what if
No,
there
like,
was
I
2 donuts
swear
as the
to
buns?
God,
with
that
the meat
thing was the
patty?
best fucking burger.
You ate it?
Yeah, of course I did. I ate fucking 4 of them. I was like fat. I was like peak obesity,
Him.
Justin. I was like, I don't even know, 2016. I don't even know what year that was. Super young.
Him.
Yeah, I was a him moment. I ate 4 of them
Your
fucking
post
burgers.
show.
I ate 4 of them burgers, like a funnel cake. It was fucking
Funnel cakes,
great.
yeah.
Cakes are elite.
Funnel cakes are so fucking good.
Imagine if you just lived every day like it was post show and you just ate whatever you want.
That's what I did.
I'd
You have no
probably try.
idea, actually. I used to eat like
Sounds
a
like
fat
an
piece of
insane
shit.
post-show.
7,000-8,000 calories
trip.
every single day.
I'd probably die.
Let me
Wait, how
add
much?
something. Like
Post-show refeed.
I tracked my calories one time. What I ate, my daily, I told you, it was like 7,000 to 8,000 calories every single day.
Yeesh. Have to be drinking
You had like Cokes and shit.
calories.
All that shit, bro. Run me all that
Dude,
shit, dude. I
y'all
used
opened
to
a
like,
Coke
bro,
dealer.
every morning, like not every morning, every day, like I would just make a fat like root beer Coke float with hella ice cream, like 2 fucking sodas, bro. Like every day, I would always have that with like my dinner, bro. I was peaking back then. But this is what I will say, kind of going what that's a big him moment. Not what Justice was saying. Literally just putting all that like food into your human body. I can't even like describe in words how I feel now, like eating so much more healthier, like whole foods rather than the diet I used to eat. Like my whole life growing up eating like so shit. There was always, I kind of felt like there was a filter like over my eyes. Like it's really hard to explain, but like I really felt like I was seeing life like black and white, like just hating my life all the time. Like, because I'm sorry, anyone that is really, really overweight, like I don't give a fuck,
Just a
bro.
bad
You hate your
mental
fucking
state.
life. It is.
It's
It's
not
just. It's just a
healthy.
bad. Yeah, it's not a bad. It's just a terrible state of mind to be in, bro. And like, but
Especially here in the U.S., it's a prominent thing that obesity is just like
It's also normalized here. Which
it's
is
so normalized, and like a majority of people are obese, and that's why like the mental health, and just to touch up on it because it is like Men's Health Month this month, so to kind of touch up on it, it's just like a big issue that we need to get fixed, or else we'll just continue to decline as like literally a civilization, and especially men, you know. They are very important to like upholding a society. You know, you need men, you need strong men to have a good society functioning and running, you know, all the infrastructure, everything that goes into a functioning society needs strong men. And the way that it's going here in the United States with like the bad diets, obesity, like a man is 4 times more likely to commit suicide because of either depression or whatever it is. It's just harder to live a life here as a man. It really is. Like all the odds are stacked up against them. You know, they're so lonely. It's just an L state to be a man unless you're like got your shit together and you're helping people and you're just in a good position to do good for others. But that starts with like a good diet, so you can be in a good mental headspace first in order to do those things and, you know, contribute to the people around you. And
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah, it starts with the diet, honestly. And once you fix that diet, you can really take care of everything else.
And then you win. I also just looked
kinda
up, bro.
hard to do.
70% of Americans are overweight,
There you
and
go.
40% are obese, bro. So almost half of America is
I'm
obese. That is crazy.
No, it's 50%. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's
telling
probably
you.
70%.
Probably
Obese.
70,
And no, the
40.
70% is on the way to that obesity.
Yeah, of course.
That's where we're going. That's where we're headed.
If you're overweight already, you're probably just gonna keep.
Like on
Think
Prep-
about that too, and I'm seeing. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying real quick. I see like day to day now when we're in the grocery stores. That's all I see is overweight people now. I'm like-
Everyone, bro.
Like, I swear to God, overweight people just like spawned in like it was fucking Wii Sports. I'm like, what the fuck is actually going on? Like, everywhere I go now, it's just overweight people, and I'm like, bro, no one goes to the gym. Like, I think
very rare to see
we are
that.
in the 1% of this human population. In
And
the
I
United
really
States.
hate to say that because like
It's like,
just
I
such an-
shouldn't be
It
able to say
shouldn't be.
that.
I should be an average person.
there's-
Everyone should be at the gym. It should be all like everyone's bettering themselves, bettering their bodies. Iron sharpens iron. Like
Everyone
it's
should
just
be warriors
so-
of Christ, chilling in the firmament.
It's so sad to
bettering
say that we're the
themselves.
1% when like
Yeah, it's
everyone could be like us, but
disgusting.
even better if they put their minds to it.
That's why it's cool to have like a platform to do like online training or just post whatever.
Yeah.
Because some of them do save it and try at least. That's the one thing I do is I like seeing like even someone walking. That's a little that's the best thing you can do for because you can't really start off on cardio and like weight training. They'll burn out real quick and they'll hate it. But one thing I noticed too is like going on prep. A lot of people around me were like, "Oh, you're better than me. I could never do that. Oh, I could never." You know what I mean?
I think it's
Like you
just
could
kind of like
really
an,
do it. Like,
it's not good to like compare because like if you're comparing yourself to people at Alpha Land or people at like some other top gym, you're getting the best of the best physiques. You're just like comparing yourself to the 1% of the 1% of the population when like reality most people are not even at the gym. Just especially on social media, if you're comparing yourself to people on social media, you're just going to be in a bad mindset
yeah,
because like
'cause it's-
everyone there looks their best, the lighting, the editing,
Yeah,
how it is.
especially
It's social
socials,
media.
yeah,
So
it's-
like
Social media is
just
the
don't even
best
compare.
angle.
Just compare yourself to your old self from yesterday. That's just the way I like to put it so that you can just get better day by day. And that's how the process is of getting to where you want to go start. It's just day by day process.
Yeah. Because, like, you're you, bro. Like, no one's going to
Don't
look.
waste your time comparing.
Yeah, you can't. Like, there's dudes at Alphaland, bro. I'm like, bro. Like, I know I'm never going to look like that. And these guys look insane. I'm like, fuck, bro. I feel like shit right now.
Just
But
do what
not
you can
because
do
you look
next.
insane for yourself. But
Exactly.
yeah, it's a lot, bro, on the mental. But
it is
It's
nuts.
as much as you want to make it for sure.
this is a legendary month for all the kings out there.
This is a fucking insane month. Take care of your mental, boys. Okay.
Yep, stay strong, boys. And to help with that, some books I'd recommend. The Bible. They've went through a bunch of crazy shit in the Bible, a bunch of hard shit, especially, my main man, Jesus. He went through some of the hardest stuff. So imagine that, what they had to go through back then, just so that we could stay alive and live this life. And I bet like a lot of people are complaining about stuff that's like really not
that you should
worth
complain
complaining
about.
about. First world problems.
Yeah.
Just like, bro, really? Like read some of the stuff in the Bible. That's some shit to worry about, to be scared, depressed about. Like that's some real shit.
And if you want to wake up too, sorry about that, but just
good.
watch the Passion of Christ movie.
Yeah.
If you're a Bible
really
guy, you
encourage
love
it.
God and stuff, watch that movie. That will also give you a big just
Oh, yeah.
overview and perception on just
Like
why
what
we're so
Jesus
special
had
today.
to go through, and like why everything, we shouldn't really be complaining about jack shit. If you have breath in your life, if you have health, if you're healthy and you have breath in your life, you really shouldn't be complaining, because that every breath is literally a blessing that you
Literally,
get to
yeah,
take.
breathing.
Yeah, for sure. But also another book, Meditations, really just helps you stay focused on your goal. And not only that, but when there's obstacles in front of you and presented towards you, whether it be like a mental health issue or just any daily obstacle, not to really focus on the obstacle, but to just kind of stay stoic with it. And what that means is not really let your emotions affect your actions, because you really want to just do the right thing all the time, no matter how hard it feels to do it, no matter how hard it feels to get out of bed in the morning, no matter how hard it feels to go to the gym and show up every day for yourself. You just got to do it. You just got to do the work and put your head down and not really fall victim to your emotions. And that'll really help you just to get a stronger, better mindset.
It's crazy to say that. Doing things you don't want to do, like
Just
I
have
said,
to
like
stay
cardio
disciplined,
and
bro.
prep. There's some times where I finished like an hour straight at the Stairmaster, and I don't even know how I did it. But when I got done with it, I was like, "Fuck, I'm finished." It's a huge
you're done.
reward. It's like, bro,
And then all we have is now.
you
You're
get,
done.
like a crazy.
All we have is
reward.
now. We're done.
Yep. It's
Now-
like it never happened.
Yeah, I'll look back
Never
on
happened.
like
Go ahead and do it again. It's
Go ahead and
infinite.
do it again.
I'm looking back on like prep pics
Go
and
ahead,
prep
do it again.
videos and shit. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I did that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I
You're
did
him,
that
bro.
shit.
Do
Yeah,
it
you're
again.
right.
Do it better this time.
It's like the same thing could happen to y'all, you know? Just apply the same shit.
yeah, one step at a time.
One step, baby.
Stay disciplined. That's what someone asked too, like on one of the Instagram polls. They're just like how to stay disciplined on like a cut with diet and training. It's pretty much everything we talked about. I mean, like if you just want to level up as a man and
gotta do
be
it.
a better man, bro, like you just got to do it. Like
Gotta
it's
not
really as
give
simple
a
as
fuck
that.
about how you feel and just do the hard shit and just do what you got to do because you Chase, like for example, he entered a show. He already marked his destiny for that show. He's in it now, so he's got to just do the hard shit leading up to it, or else he's just gonna fail like and come short of what his full potential could have been at that show that he set himself up to do. He said, if you tell yourself you're gonna do it, then fucking do it and do it to your fullest potential. Don't hold back anything. Just go all in, and that's when you'll get, we're like Chase. He went all in and he fucking won.
Some fucking like
Yeah, that's
mental
what
health
leads to
problems.
greatness,
It's like
yeah.
setting goals for yourself because there's people out there that will set goals, like, especially for the new year, to change and do something. They go back to the same person they were, and it fucks with their head.
Don't
It's
set
like,
the goal too big.
Supposed to be on the routine and shit. Yeah, don't like you don't have to start off all crazy.
Just set little goals to hit day by day.
yeah, play
Have
like
a big.
fucking
The way I
game
like to
each
have
day.
it is like have those big goals, have those massive goals that just seem so far away and so achievable. But have a breakdown, reverse engineer it to a
Exactly.
plan to where you can do it, break it down to a moment by moment win that I got to do to get there. And once you do those, it's really not hard to
gonna add
win
up.
in this moment because they're all going to add up. And eventually your path is going to end up at that fucking spot that you had your eyes on the whole time if you stayed focused and just did what you had to do
In the now.
during the process in the now and not worried about how you felt, regardless about how you're feeling and all that bullshit that's just external when you can just say, no, I'm going to do it anyways.
Just take it one day at a time.
Yeah, when you try and change too, it's going to be super uncomfortable because you're not used to anything at all. So that's where there's going to be like day 3 or day 4, and it's going to be super hard. You're going to be like, ah, fuck. You know what I mean? That's when people kind of like, fuck this.
But hey, if you're at day 3 or 4, why can't you go day 5 and
You did
day
day 1,
6,
you could do
day
it again.
7, day
When
8?
day 4, you can do day 5. You could just repeat, copy and paste that shit, bro.
You're him.
That ass.
I
Also,
remember.
Oh,
I was gonna say, yikes.
oh, I was also going to say something, but not.
I was gonna say, if someone slid up and asked how you're doing off the Adderall and how long it's been,
So I don't even know how long it's been because I was counting at first.
but now you just
Now it's like, yeah,
Good.
like you said, you kind of stop counting because it's like,
there's no
why
point.
even, why think about it? Doing good, bro. Like I'm doing good. And I think prep like helped too as well because you're just doing shit. Like, of course I wanted to do prep and stuff, but there's a lot of days where I didn't have energy, like had super low energy. Like even, it kind of felt like I was like just now getting off Adderall again. You know what I mean?
How many like months then are you clean? Do you think? You remember?
Bro,
Not
probably
really.
6.
6 months, bro.
Something
Fuck
like
yeah,
that.
half a year.
I remember when we obviously shot that podcast when you were hopped on and you were like 20 something days out and you were like, remember still kind of going through it and shit. And I
Yeah,
was
it was definitely tough. That's how some like very low days on prep felt, and it brought me back to that, like, you know what I'm trying to say? It brought me back to that, like, oof, you just feel like kind of like shit because your body's just used to something all the time.
Yeah, it's just
Just
those,
like anything, like-
what is it called? The withdrawal?
Yeah, like withdrawals
or whatever.
That's anything with people who have like problems binge eating. Like you're gonna fucking constantly binge if you you know what I mean? Like as soon as you stop, that's when it gets hard. It's when it gets uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Get
definitely
through
gets
that little.
uncomfortable. You're gonna be in the unknown for a long time. You're gonna have like
You just gotta
old
see the
times.
light.
Yeah, you're gonna kind of miss it, like it's an ex girlfriend or something. Because if you're that attached to it, you're just like, fuck, I was so much better on it, you know. But
Whoa.
we were kind of like touching back up on like men's health and shit, or mental health, men's health. He was recommending like books and shit. I want to talk about like a book I was reading or I've been reading, The Power of Now, by Novell.
It's not by Novell.
Not by Novell.
by
Eckhart
Neville.
Tolle.
It's not, but yeah. But this book is really, really good. I was gonna bring this up because you just were talking about it. Right now, like what I'm reading, and I really recommend this book. It's like one of my definitely top like 3, top 5s, top five. What's that from?
What's up, top 5?
Top 5, the guy at the gym.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, top 5.
top one.
No, but there's this part I just literally read like 2 days ago. It talks about how you can basically like it's kind of hard to explain because I like reading it. I was like, damn. But it talked about like how you can stay in such a
Flow,
present moment where like when it comes to physical pain, like
it doesn't exist in the present moment.
It doesn't
It's
exist in the present
impossible
moment
because you can't even think in the present
Right.
moment. You just have to be so in it that everything is just
So I feel
what
like
you want.
when it comes to like prep and shit, if anyone to like kind of, I mean, I recommend getting that book. But when it like doing cardio and shit, or like doing reps, or it's just like you feel like you're in hell, bro. It's really like if you can stay in the present moment. It talks about like how just like you won't allow, or it's like impossible to allow like pain to like get to you past this like insane barrier that you can unlock.
Pain is
staying
only in the
present,
mind. Yeah.
That present moment, yeah.
You're just like in an ultimate flow state.
Because like what it was saying, it talks about like how your pain receptors in your brain constantly are just telling you like the past and future. It's not keeping you in the present moment. It's telling you like,
telling
ow,
you
this
what
shit
could
hurts.
happen.
This shit hurts. This shit's gonna keep hurting. It's gonna keep
what's
getting
happened in
worse.
the past.
So stop right now. But if you can stay in that present moment and not even worry about like the past, what you've already felt, or like the future, what you're gonna feel, that's when you can just like keep fucking doing
'Cause
whatever.
Technically, that pain that you're feeling is constantly just going into the past because like every moment just continues. So like there really is no pain. It's just your perception of what's happening. And yeah, on the outside it may feel like pain, but like in reality, you can bypass that pain receptor in your mind, and you just won't be able to feel pain. Like literally, Jesus, I bet he was starving when he was literally in the desert for 40 days and just.
Nine did it. Could you?
Could you? But no, like he was the ultimate bodybuilder. He got shredded as fuck and was just fasting. And it really is motivational for like, oh, why am I gonna cheat on my prep when this guy fasted for 40 days and didn't even have any food? You know,
or water, right?
Yeah, it's just like anything is possible when you really put your mind and really focus on what you got to do and stay present.
That's so fucking crazy.
It's true, bro.
All we have is now.
What the fuck was I just?
I feel like that's how we are too. Like when we work out, because all of us have pretty much like stopped counting reps. Like we really just don't do that. Every time we hit an exercise, like we're in it, we got our music playing, and then you just enter flow state. Like you just take it. I don't even take it like one rep at a time. I'm just like sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just like
Just go, bro. You're in
you
the
just go.
flow,
Sometimes,
listening
yeah.
to your music, just trying to push. Really, I just see the weight that I've done before in the past, and just try to either one up it, add more weight, or just continue to just push deeper into that pain, and to where I literally can't even do any more reps.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Exactly.
Because fuck counting. Why count when you can just push your body and just continue to get deeper and deeper? And I like to do my sets in like a meditative state, to where I'm just so like, just like in the present moment, where like nothing is, it just doesn't feel like.
It doesn't feel like
It
you're
doesn't
like
feel like you're there lifting. It just feels like you're just so in the flow and just going through doing that motion, and you feel like connected to the weights, and you're just like
You can get
you
lost
just get
in it.
lost in it
Yeah.
basically, and you're in that meditative state. You can basically be in there forever just lifting, and I've done that. My sets last minutes. Honestly, it's just crazy. You just go through that pain and just try to stay in that pain as long as you can, one rep at a time.
if you can tap into that, your gains are going to be maximized like crazy.
Especially
Like,
if you're
it's
eating correctly,
unbelievable. Like don't even just work up to a couple working sets. Don't if you say like 10 to 12 reps, like you're going to do 10 to 12 reps, and then your body's going to tap out. But if you just say I'm just going to hit this and center flow state, like you might hit that bitch for 20 plus reps. Like it's just crazy what you can do if you really just don't think about it. All we have is now.
All we have is now. But there's
This could be heaven.
This could be heaven. Firmament.
Yeah, I literally count my reps like this. I'll do one, and I'm just all I have to do is just one rep. If I can just do that one rep over and over and over again, then that's a whole
That's a
set
good
by
way
the
to do
time
it.
I know it.
Smart.
And that's
Think
all you got to
about it.
focus on is that's
Think
that
about it.
one rep.
Think about it.
One. And it's so easy to just do one rep.
Yeah,
And you just forget about it and just keep going.
100%. You're him. And
We are him.
flow state.
It was.
see.
We're done.
That was good.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.
Podcast.
Peace.
That was some good shit.
No, there's this point I wanted to also bring up too for not like I guess I can kind of tie it in with the whole men's mental health and shit. But this guy that wrote that book, so I really recommend any dude or any woman really. It's a really good book that is going through it. Like if you have depression, you have anxiety, you don't know what the fuck is going on, like you're just lost, you're in that dark place. This author of like the book that wrote it literally tells you in the first page he was like 29 years old, depressed, on the verge of like killing himself, just a lot of anxiety, just allowing the past and future to hold him down and put him in this depressive state of mind, this hell state of mind, until one day, like it kind of what happened to like same thing. When you're reading it, that's what I figured out too. Is like what he said is once he figured out like the present moment was the most precious thing on earth, and like it's the gift.
It's called a present.
Like that's when his like filter came like right off of his eyes, and he started seeing life like in color. Same thing, how like I kind of like definitely resonated in that, becoming a more present person. Like it's just really understanding that the present moment is the most precious thing that you can get right now, and like the future is just not real. The past doesn't exist anymore, right? So like just staying in this present moment, I think you can really learn like just more about yourself too, taking time in like the present moment to like do stuff that you always wanted to do, and like because we all have shit that we always like live up to and we always want to do, but if we're allowing to the future or like our fears of the future, what could go wrong with whatever we want to do, like it's always stuff, just like constant battle of going back and forth, of not being present, thinking about the future, thinking about the past, like, oh fuck, there's fears here, fears there. But once you just tap into the present moment, you'll figure it out.
That's why we always say, all you have is now.
All you have is now.
And once you figure that out, that's when you win. Because once you figure out that all you have is now, you start acting now and you start doing now. That's when you win. Because when you look back, you're like, fuck, I did all this shit. I've already conquered all the obstacles because I've been in the present moment doing what I had to do.
Fuck. Totally. Hey, totally forgot to say, viewer discretion is advised. This podcast is intended for a mature audience. But going forward, fuck. We're an hour in, so we'll do a little ad break, I guess, too.
Kids,
the boys, the house, the Stheticboys is sponsored by Helimix. Go ahead and use code Stheticboys for Helimix. Do we have a Helimix on that? Not. We're also sponsored by Elucid. Fuck that fucking bottle.
Not a Helimix. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, fuck that. Get that shit out of here. We're also sponsored by Elucid Skincare. We're all using the skincare, the nightly routine, the morning routine, and our facials. Jesus Christ. We've been getting some pretty good face gains, okay, boys? Like, look, the acne's clearing up. We all got pretty good clear skin. And it's just good to be on the skincare. If you're entering your teen years, your 20s, and you're not on the skincare, like, what are you doing, bro? Patrick Bateman did it.
Bro.
Did you?
And this stuff will help. And it's super natty, so.
Yeah, super natural, all natural ingredients. Go check that out. Also, Vision Nutrition, baby. Code Stheticboys is active for Vision Sups. So if you want to support either me, Joe, Justice, really anyone that's in the house, which is just us three.
Be ready for that Stheticboys pre-workout that is coming. It's the new fucking
Did
pre-workout.
we even talk about that? Like
we touched on it before.
We did?
It is finalized, guys. It is coming. It's just a matter of time now before we get
It's going to be launching in July.
Green apple grape. New fucking
it's
flavor.
sour, too. Like,
New flavor, new formula.
Yeah, I was gonna
it tastes sour.
It's not a new form. It's an entirely different pre-workout.
Oh, yeah.
It's totally different. Like I said before, it's like Forbidden and Dialed had a baby, and this is literally the best pre-workout of all time. It's
some
everything
crazy
mixed
shit.
into one. It is blitzed, and it's coming soon, so be fucking ready this summer.
Yeah.
Stheticboys pre-workout, be ready.
It is the god of pre's. It is insane.
I'm not gonna lie, like, it tastes like shit.
It tastes like gas.
And when I mean, like, when I
By
say
that,
shit, I mean gas
tastes
is
like heaven.
fuck. Welcome to heaven. This could be heaven.
Super gas.
As
We live in
above, so
we live in a
below.
firmament.
This could be
Look
heaven.
into it. Look into it, bro.
first page
Read
of
the
the
first
Bible.
page of the Bible.
And
I'm
you'll
just telling
find
you shit what I read in Genesis. Okay, if you don't know what Genesis is, well, it's the first page of the Bible. And what does it say? Well, God made a firmament, and we're all in it. Figure
This
it.
is God's kingdom.
Do what you will with that.
This is God's kingdom.
We're in it, so you gotta do good. And you gotta better yourself. 'Cause why the fuck not?
Why the fuck
You're in heaven.
not?
This
else would
could
you
be
do?
heaven. Speaking about God and everything, we do have a Warrior of Christ Static Boy drop coming your way very, very soon.
Yeah,
It's actually
be on
gonna
the lookout for that.
insane. We got some hard Bible quotes on there that are just like really life changing to us specifically, and we really like to follow God's word like throughout everything that we do in our life. And these are some of like our most inspiring quotes that we found. So we just wanted to, you know, show it with you guys and just really share that with you guys, because we think it can help like a lot of people and inspire you guys to, you know, follow the path of Christ, you know, and just really do good unto others like he would. And I think that's what we're trying to do here with
We got
boys.
2 shorts, 2 pump covers, and a hoodie drop in.
Yep.
I
And
believe.
they are the best designs yet.
Yeah,
like
they-
it's
yeah,
actually
this is-
insane.
Ultimate
It's
PR
crazy.
drop.
Every drop's
The
just getting
most
better and
aesthetic
better.
gym wear you could ever have, especially if you are a follower of Christ or anything like that, a believer in just like a higher being or a God, then this is going to be just like the most
Then
aesthetic
this
shit you
drops
can wear.
for you.
Figure it out.
That's
No,
gonna
but,
be
yeah,
awesome.
fire.
We're gonna really talk deep about it in a
Future podcast.
soon to
The
be
next
podcast.
yeah, or whatever. Just
We have another one with Tehran either
yeah,
before or after this one, and then
it'll be
we'll
after
filming
this.
that one with just us three, just going deep into why we really wanted to make this drop for you guys.
Talk about the Bible. We all three, or me and Justice finished it, and he's currently reading it. A book called Infinite Potential, which really taps in a lot of stuff with God in the Bible. So we're just gonna be diving super deep pretty soon.
Yeah, this, I'm not gonna lie to you, we're gonna be getting into some deep topics of
Firmament talks.
discussions, deep firmament talks, deep let your ego go. And if you're listening to this podcast,
Just let go.
to anyone that listens to this podcast, first of all, thank you for listening, whatever you're on, YouTube, Spotify, any streaming
legend.
platforms, you're a legend. But honestly, in the next couple podcasts to come, we definitely talk about like the deeper stuff like that. You gotta just drop your ego. And if you're listening to any of our podcasts, drop your fucking ego. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not that deep. What was I gonna talk about though? I was just gonna bring something up. Fuck. Oh yeah, it was about Stheticboys. I apologize. So yeah, go follow Stheticboys. Be on the lookout for that. Fuck. I don't know. I don't.
But yeah,
Was it ads? No.
now we kind of finished that.
It's all good.
No, I think it's.
But yeah, we're super excited for this drop, guys. Be ready. We're gonna tap in, and thank you very much too for the support on the last drop.
Yeah,
Best drop yet. You guys are awesome.
that's gonna be fucking.
We're gonna keep leveling up. No stringer this drop, but we're coming out with a pretty insane one pretty soon.
Yeah, the next drop after this is
It's crazy.
It's gonna be a level up, I'll tell you that.
Huge level up.
gonna be a big level up.
Whoa, I just said that.
I just said that.
Chase.
Chase, you're looking swole as fuck over there, buddy.
It's mogging, bro. I chose the wrong day to wear a stringer next year.
You guys are both rocking
Not-
stringers. It's
This is
kind of
an
a
L.
bad trip.
Crap. My muscles hurt. That shit hurts.
How much you still weigh in the 190s? Still peaking?
I think I'm probably like 185.
Sheesh.
Maybe 190 after all the food today. I didn't have too much, actually.
That's some good shit.
I eat a fat meal later.
What are you gonna eat?
Might cook up that chicken. Chicken and rice and some rice cakes. Bop, bop.
That'd be good, bro. That'd be money.
It'd be good to have on the flight back.
What do you think you're like? I mean, we were talking about his prep a lot, but like your prep, what was like the hardest thing that you were just like,
Fuck. I'm hungry as fuck.
Hungry?
Nah, but shit, dude.
like what was like
Hardest thing about prep?
There's that antivirus, bro, under your bed.
Yeah, those anabars were pretty tempting under my bed. Obviously, I munched them, but damn, the hardest part. I mean, honestly, bro, probably at the time, probably the hunger, because I was just like, fuck, bro, like I'm hungry.
Just like
I hate going to
But
bed
also
hungry.
too, whenever I was hungry, I would just go in the bathroom, bro, and pose for a minute and just look how shredded I am. I'm like, fuck, I don't really need to eat. I look insane. But
I feel like the hardest part would be like if I could imagine myself going through that entire process would be the fact that I looked the most insane I'll ever look in my life, and that I'm not gonna look like that anymore after the
hard,
shit.
yeah.
Like I feel like that would be such a hard fuck. I need to get
Yeah.
back to that state.
Yeah,
You just
it's
can't
just
be
tough.
like that
you just
all
gotta
the time.
Yeah,
And
you just gotta tell yourself like
Uh-huh.
physically, like your body just can't even handle
exactly,
looking
it's just
like that.
impossible physically.
But it's just like fuck, bro.
It's
Like, I was looking back at pictures and I was like, damn, dude, like the way I looked the day after my show, like still to this day, I've never looked that good. It's just like that is like your best physique ever.
Big ego dropper.
Huge. You gotta let your ego go when you compete, because
Oh, yeah, it is.
yikes.
Yeah, it is
Nah, you're
rough, bro.
You go into a huge body dysmorphia, depression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge ego death
Yeah,
experience.
Huge
So everybody
holding
was
on
telling
to
me,
that.
bro. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
like even Pico, my coach, said it took him
him.
a year, dude, like to
Yeah.
really
See,
rebound.
like some
off
shit like that,
your
holding
it's
mind.
crazy.
I
But
mean, I know I've seen James English come out with a video, like Von Walker, like a lot of stuff. He kind of just, even like Zay said, he just did feel like he had no goal to go towards, like that's how I'm feeling kind of right now. It's kind of like everything's just like
It's just like
wishy washy right now. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I feel like honestly doing like more preps, especially like a second prep, is gonna be like much easier. Like I'm excited for this prep and see how I feel, but I think it's gonna be like smooth, bro. Like hunger is not gonna be a problem. Diet, like I just think better mindset this go around, and just how much I've matured like since that last show.
That's why I want to
I think
get.
it'll be super smooth, bro. It's gonna be.
That's why I want to get like more like businesses set up and more busy before I go on another prep. So I'm just constantly busy working on like businesses and social media more and get shit set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like you got to be busy, bro. Like that last week, I was doing it solid. I wish I would have copy and pasted that week the whole time.
Flip it.
Clip it.
It's not real.
So like,
No, but yeah, preps. I'm excited for this next one. Whew, it's time to get diced.
think you-
Die trying. Holy shit, that's a great quote, huh?
You should join Stheticboys. I think he'd be a great athlete. I think he'd be a
Man,
great
I actually
athlete.
copped the first shirt.
Holy shit! Look at that. That's 1 in 96, bro.
I'm him.
I didn't.
What were
know,
you gonna say?
I didn't know you were so chill like that.
Yikes.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
Maybe something about competing or a prep.
It was about Chase.
Yikes.
what's up, bud?
Are you excited to prep down this summer and get diced as fuck?
I am. Yeah, I knew.
So after
Okay.
you've accomplished,
Fuck that.
anyways, fuck what they're saying over there.
Let's just have a little conversation while they talk.
What's up, buddy?
You excited for it?
Anyways,
Yeah.
Chase, after
I was
you had
following
this big ass.
And you fucking wrote, so I'm pretty excited.
Yikes! Can you guys shut though?
Hey, yo, I'm coaching this guy right now too. So if any of you guys need to be
Raj is
coached,
my
just hit up
coach,
me
bro.
or hit up Justice. We both coach.
He's my coach right now. We're doing good. I'll talk about this later. I'll give you the floor and then I'll take it from you because I know you're going first.
I mean, you kind of have the
And
floor already.
after
so,
I read the book-
you should probably just keep talking, you bot.
I don't even know what's going on.
All right, Chase. Let me ask you something.
What's up, bud?
You had the big goal of your competition and everything. That was like your main goal. That was what you were waking up every day with a purpose for, to like kind of just accomplish that main thing. And you did it now.
Yeah.
So what is your next biggest prize and goal or accomplishment or obstacle that you're trying to overcome right now?
Is
Right
the
now.
brand, like starting my own brand, like I've been saying this whole year. It's like starting my own brand. I just need to start like going up there to Dallas. Shep and Jay, like they got some organized shit. They got drops coming out already. Y'all got a clothing brand, you got a supplement brand, so it's like everyone's kind of has their own wave. And I'm like, fuck, I need to hop on it because I've been saying I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I haven't done it. It's just like getting the distributor and Alibaba, all types. That's the stage. The next stage for me is like starting my own brand and then finishing this app that I'm working on too. And then just other stuff.
I know you're going to kill it. You've talked to us about your brand.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I kind of like, sometimes I need that extra, like, because someone who's already used the app, I kind of want them like there. I just want to send what I want and kind of get it back. I just don't want to rush the process too much, but I know I'm like right there. I just want to start that before like maybe hopping on stage or whatever.
You want to talk a little bit about that and what that is?
Yeah, it's just going to be underwear. It's going to be some undies, dog.
Calvits.
Yeah, it's either Calvits or Chase Calvits, something. It's like that. Like I got it. I just need to just do it.
Yeah.
Like I
Still
said,
thinking about the name?
Yeah, like a little bit. I'm just thinking about like I need to just sit down one day and kind of. I already got like the metal effect band that I want to make and like some of the styles that I want.
Mhm.
It's nothing too crazy. I'm like a bland person, but I kind of like the underwear I wear, so I kind of want to remake them a different way and like my own wave, you know.
Yeah. I see.
And then listen to the audience, see what they want, if they like some shit on it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Put
But I
your
want to.
face on the crotch.
That's like the new stage I want to get on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
Like that, and just kind of setting up more multiple types of income,
For sure.
and then boom, I'll be ready.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like living situation and stuff too. Like a lot of different shit I want to set up before
That'd be
thinking about
smooth.
nationals and stuff.
Chase Calvit, the underwear model.
Yeah, shit, sick.
Do you think you're going to be competing at nationals and aiming for a pro card in the near future?
I mean, that's just it's just a lot that goes into it, bro. It's like I gotta go on a proper. I've never really gave myself a proper off season. I always kind of find my maintenance again and sit there for a little bit, gain a little bit, you know, and then cut down again just for like social media or like when I was on TLF or just photo shoots for myself and stuff. So like a proper off season, and I heard it's like pretty rough, you know.
Yeah.
It's like an off season. That's just something I'm gonna have to go through to get a little bit bigger. Better. It just takes time, bro. It's like
I think to knock out two birds with one stone, involving bodybuilding, involving competing, you know, at the grandest stage, either nationals or something, and involving your underwear brand, I think you should go and compete in your underwear.
It's just hard sometimes. No, go and compete.
I think you should go and compete in your underwear and win the show in the Calvits and fucking.
Bro, do
that's
it.
great marketing, bro.
Do
You would
classic.
win, and you would just
Classic.
freaking mog.
You can actually
And you
rock
wear your
those
do classic and mog in your underwear.
in your Calvits.
Sick.
Post your stage shot. You're
about
gonna
it.
get 50K likes, and then you're
50K
gonna sell
likes in the
50,000
Calvit.
Calvits. You're gonna be
Sick.
peaking.
Think about it.
Sick. It's like prep was cool for like social media, kind of, but sometimes you get into that where you're like off your phone. Like you're careful who you give your energy to, even social media. Even though that we do it for a living, I was just so careful who I'd like answered or texted back or like I don't know. That last 2 weeks, I was just like, okay, like if there's no creative bone in my body, I just want to finish this shit. You know, I want to get going. Gets to a point like that, so I kind of want to set it up first and get a soft drop out and see how it does. You know, if it does great, get a high off that, you know, and fucking just keep rolling with it. And then, boom, you know, hop in and try and do nationals. And if I ever don't compete again, and I don't, if everything works out perfectly, but I see myself definitely competing again just to.
Just bro, even what homie said, like if you put about just a little bit more size in general, a little bit on your upper chest, like what did you say you weighed on stage?
Probably 177.
Yeah, like imagine even in like a year and a half from now, or even a year from now, you can even qualify again and go on the national stage.
Yeah,
you could be like 185, and that alone, bro, you'd probably get a fucking pro card.
No, yeah, for
You
sure.
could even potentially get one like this national.
Yeah, I think it would just have to be like the living situation set up and just more organized and stuff. My life was like all over the place.
You can be the next Ryan Terry, bro.
That'd be
You
sick.
can be him.
That's literally all who I would watch. Like when I didn't feel like going, dude.
You kind of
this
look
shit
like
would
him.
pop-
I'm not gonna lie. You kind of do resemble Ryan Terry.
When I saw you on stage, I was like, yeah,
Ryan
your
Terry.
physiques are actually really similar.
It's fucking sick. I like that because he's like the dude I watched. I watched
He looks.
YouTube.
That dude looks crazy,
I
bro.
fucking watched like all his videos, and I would be pumped up, and I'd go to the gym, just fucking train.
That guy's him.
Dog, man, I missed those fucking workouts, bro. Dude, they're so. Every workout was just nutty, bro. The pumps. But yeah, that's what's next. I really need to get on that. I'm just in like a weird like this rest of this week. Hopefully next week I feel a lot better, but I'm in like a
You'll get out of it.
hibernation mode right now.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you change your diet back into the reverse diet, you'll get back into that state where you
it's like-
were able to
With
be
me,
like,
when I do something for a long time, then I have one off day or 2 days. It's just like ruins everything for me. I don't know why, but I'll get back on eventually. But it's like right now, cardio. I'm like fuck everything. I'm like fuck, dude. Like fuck. You know what I mean? It's like so hard to get.
it's like
back
a drag.
on and train.
Everything's
yeah,
just
it's
like a drag.
Everything lately is just a drag. Like I'm like the caffeine. Nothing's working. Nothing's stimulating me. I'm just want to sleep. Body's constantly hot. Like what is it? Thermogenic fucking food. Like you know how you get hot when you eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that constantly. I don't know. I'm able to fall asleep very quick and stay asleep.
Yeah, but you
for a long
knocked.
time.
That dryer was going loud as fuck too when you were sleeping,
I was
but
out,
it was
bro.
chilling.
Fucking hear a thing.
You were in
Yeah,
slump
I
world.
feel like a bear, dude. Body's a little bit out of order right now, so I'm kind of just like going with the motion.
You'll go back to normal soon.
Yeah.
Before you know it.
I just need to get worked on and stuff. But yeah, that's the next stage. That's it. We're gonna start a brand. We'll start another little thing.
The next chapter.
Got to just get it rolling.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, bro. A lot of good
Whenever you're
goals.
deep in those like sleeps or you're just like slumped from after either you had like a bunch of food or anything, you have any like crazy dreams or no?
I had wild.
You had some
dreams
wild
from
dreams
prep.
when you were like
Yeah,
prepping? on
wild,
prep?
dude. I mean, dude, there was dreams where I was like with random people or some family members, and I was just eating everything in sight, and I felt
No,
awful
yeah,
when I woke up. I was like, "Fuck, did I cheat?"
There's a mental like
Yeah, I
little-
just saw my and some dreams were just weird. You were dreaming about like people you know, but it's also like, what the fuck's going on?
So the prep dreams are pretty crazy then.
Yeah, my prep dreams were crazy, and it's just a whole lot of rolling. I pissed 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times a night. You're constantly up,
Oh dang.
and then I'd wake up in the middle of the night. It's 3 a.m. I'm so excited too. I wake up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to run upstairs and make food, but it's fucking 3 a.m. and I'm like, fuck.
I feel like those are when you get the best dreams and you wake up at like 3 a.m. and then you go back to sleep and you're instantly like back in a dream and then it's just like so vivid.
That was a good thing. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to go back to sleep. Sometimes I feel like I never slept, dude, but I really did. Yeah, it was fucking. It was like constantly. You're just moving around, dude. You're like, ugh, you're hot or you're cold. It was pretty rough, but it was fun to win. Fun to be a winner, baby. Top one.
That's some good shit. That was a fun time seeing you on stage.
I was telling Chase like for the past 3 weeks leading up to it. We were talking.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate the FaceTime. That helped a lot too.
I was just always telling him, bro. I was like, "You're top one, bro. Top one. This is top one. Top one." I was putting it in his fucking brain. I was helping him manifest him getting top 1, first place in this true novice class.
I believed you were gonna win, bro.
I was like, I was just sprinkling. That's what you gotta do to your friends. I'm not saying you have.
You gotta believe in
don't-
them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just have faith in them and be there for your friends. You know, because at the end of the day, all we have is each other and love, love, love.
No,
Love
it
each
was
other.
cool.
Okay? But yeah, it was really good. It was dope. Like always talking to you every morning because I was always waking up. I do my fasted cardio still in the morning, so like always calling him at like fucking 6
And
a.m.
yeah, phone calls.
What do you like saying? What?
The phone call makes you
What?
cardio go faster, huh? No, but it was cool at AR. There was like some kids that like followed me on Instagram, but they're like, "Dude, how far are you in prep?" Ask questions stuff. And then when I won and like posted, they're like, "Dude, we all knew it." There was like 10, 12, 15 of them. Kind
Yeah,
of talking to
sick.
me. They're like, "Dude, we knew you were gonna win, dude. We just." I was like, "Ah, this feels cool. It feels good."
You're him.
I just like look at them. I just get a good feeling. I miss it. I fucking miss it. I'm like,
Hey, you run it back.
we're running back, dude. National's gonna be a motherfucking. it's gonna
Take home
be
that
hard.
fucking pro card, bro.
That'd be sick.
I think you can do it, bro. That's what Zay did, didn't he?
Yeah. He
Zay-
competed and then went to
Zay,
nationals.
did
Zay
Zay,
also
did
morphed,
Zay
like,
win? He won. Did he win his fucking overall?
I don't think he said.
did he
I don't
place
think he.
top?
Yeah, top. I think he placed top. Because I thought he won. I'm like, wait. He's like, I don't think I've won first place once, maybe not, or something. But like, if you get top 2 or something, you still get your pro card and show. But I thought he won.
Which is crazy.
But it's still. I mean, he's still a pro. He still did it. Yeah, it was fucking awesome to see.
out to Zay.
Real shit. Jay's next, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah,
He's gonna get his
I
pro
cannot
card this prep.
wait
He
for
looks
Jason.
crazy. He just posted a pic today, bro.
He's getting lean, bro.
Dude looks nuts.
Shout out Jay.
Jason needs to. Yeah, shout out to Jason Lane.
His upper body, he put on so much size. I was actually like,
Even his legs got bigger too.
yeah, they did.
Holy shit.
No, yeah, Jake's him,
Looks
bro.
nuts.
I think he'll really get his pro card. I'm manifesting it right now.
It's time.
It's time.
Jay, if you're watching this, good shit.
Time
Shit,
now.
bro.
Yeah, but I really have
We
to
believe
tap
in you.
That competing shit, you really gotta tap in. You really don't. Ooh. It's just hard to talk to people. You're kind of like just zoned in, bro. You don't want to do shit.
When you have like a big goal like that, I think you definitely got to be conservative with your energy and where you're
100%.
putting it into and who you're putting it into.
You're just with yourself a lot too. You're kind of just. It's a constant battle of talking to yourself. I'd go in tan and just sit there and fucking put some frequencies on and just think like, oh shit, stage. I'm hungry, but stage. Win.
Gotta win, bro. You gotta have that on your mental all the time if you actually truly want to win leading up to that point. And you did it.
Did it, baby.
Easy claps.
Yeah.
Easy claps.
That's some good shit.
Ran up a dub, boy. 3 dubs. Evo didn't run me my money.
Oh yeah, Chase Calvit, fucking. I appreciate you coming on here talking about like prep and shit, the mentals, the hard shit, like the good shit about it. Because not a lot of guys can like actually open up and be like real as fuck. So
It's a pleasure, bro.
you're a fucking king. Oh, I don't want this shit to play.
It's a
Yikes.
pleasure.
Yikes. No, but
It's always good having you, Chase.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you boys, man.
oh, I definitely got to.
You're a legend, bro.
Excited to see the new drop, bro. See how it does.
Yeah,
Proud of you
no.
guys.
Thank you, bro.
Some dope shit.
So we gotta get you to model for it, King. I get you in a fucking little photo
right,
shoot with the
dude. I'm
boys,
back in
little
town,
Warriors of Christ. Come on,
As long as
King.
I keep my shirt on, little guns
You
out.
look fine. Shut the fuck up, Chase.
Let me get this little pudge off, dude. We
Bro,
good.
just literally won a competition show as long as I keep my shirt on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
what,
dude,
buddy?
Literally him, bro. You won. You beat everyone that was competing.
That looks
You're
fucking.
him.
I fucking feel like shit, dude. Just give me some time. Just give me a couple days, man. Let me get some cardio in. Let me get this water off.
Body dysmorphia at its finest.
Yeah, it'll fucking get you, boy.
Body dysmorphia is no joke, dude. No fucking joke. I feel like a lot of guys that are watching this, especially if they were to like go into a prep or just like, did he break?
Nah, I was just holding them.
God, I would fucking would have had to glue them right back together. But I think a lot of like guys that are watching this, if they're really getting locked in on a diet or like trying to do a prep, I think all three of us can attest. We really do recommend like getting into some meditation because I really think like once you're going into like this, wow, really want to know how you do this next prep or like what I'm even going through right now. Like
It's gonna be
I think it would be like a lot easier now that we really good at like meditating and kind of like really getting good at like controlling our thoughts and our
training your
brain.
mind in general.
Training the mind. I think a lot of guys, if you're listening, start meditating now. Get into it now.
Play some chess.
Play some chess with the boys. Figure out we're in a firmament. Start meditating and just figure it the fuck out. Because I feel like when you're gonna like crack and shit, or you'd be like, bro, fuck this shit. I feel like you can just like close your eyes, envision, see the vision, see the VZN, see the vision, see you on stage, see you, get it? See you. Shout out to see you.
Shout out to see you. It was a
He's a
great workout
legend.
with him in back in Dallas. It was sick.
See yourself. Yeah, it was a great lift.
Anyway, see you.
See yourself just like absolutely diced, just get into that meditative state when you feel like cracking or when times are getting hard. Really, really, really recommend it because meditating puts you in the present
Moment.
Moment.
All we have is no.
So all we have is now, you fucking fucks. So figure it out. Figure it out. What else are we going to talk about? Is this it? We're wrapping it up? This was a great podcast.
Is this the end game?
This was a fun one. We talked about just honestly prep the whole entire time, which is kind of fire. I don't really want to
Perhaps
talk
some
about
men's mental healness awareness month. Not that
mental-
other shit.
Yeah, not that
Going
other Warriors of Christ.
Yikes.
It's mental.
We're Warriors of Christ.
It's mental health month for the boys. Okay, so take care of your fucking mental health. Be there for your boys. Checking in on your boys. If you haven't talked to your boys in a minute, text them.
And also, as we've said before, all of our DMs are always open. So if you guys are struggling, hit us up. We're always here. We always message back. So
100%.
We fucking been there, boys. I'm telling you, you can get out of it.
never let that crown fall, King. Keep that bitch on.
Keep that fucking bitch on.
Stay strapped.
Is ready? Are we wrapping this up, boys?
falls-
What are we thinking?
Pick it the fuck up.
Yeah, if that shit falls, pick it. The
Pick it the fuck up.
Back up.
Pick it the fuck up because all we have is now. So figure it out, boys. Good night. I love each and one of you guys. Amen.
Remember that you're him.
Chase,
What's up, buddy?
end us off with some good words.
Freestyle.
Bust
a
the
fucking
Fucking busting it out, dude.
Hold on.
Hey.
What do you got to say? Is
Is
there
it
anything
time?
else you want to let them know? We can take.
Did you want a freestyle?
You can either take the next couple seconds, do a little outro, thank everyone, or you can do it next.
You want to do
couple
your
minutes.
posing routine?
Do you want to do this before or after your
You want to
freestyle?
take off your
You
shirt?
want to take off your shirt and do your posing routine?
Do the posing
Good.
routine.
Calvits?
Pudgy one, pudgy.
No, but yeah, like I said, appreciate you coming on the fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, I
Any last words?
appreciate y'all having me. No, it's just good. It's good to be here. It's good to be living.
Are we entering? Like, what are we doing right now? Are we wrapping this up?
Nah,
do we
yeah,
all,
it's over,
do we
boys.
all
Yeah,
feel
this
like?
is it.
I think it was a good
This is
podcast.
the
Yeah, it was a great podcast.
I think it was a shit
Justice is
podcast.
done, bro. He's
I hope
done
you
with
guys
it.
like the
Justice
podcast.
he's actually done with Stheticboys. He's done with the Stheticboys podcast. He's dropping us. He's going back.
Coming back to your club.
Are we
Nice.
done with this podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, Chase. Are you doing anything while you're still in LA? Or are you just going to hop on the plane and go home?
Shit, probably eat first, hop on the plane.
I'm finna smoke a fat fucking blunt, boy.
Get on that plane. Fuck yeah, you gonna have a nice meal.
Hell yeah.
Talking to the mic, Justice. We can't hear you. The
I'm talking
audience.
to the human being in the present moment right now. Fuck this mic.
All we have is
Heaven.
This mic's
All we
not
have
even
is-
real.
Now.
This is heaven, boys.
Let's go eat, boys.
Let's go fucking
I'm
eat.
down to eat. I'm hungry.
I'm your
Patty
host.
World?
You guys gonna make Patty World?
Hey, it's your turn to kick it.
Yikes. We'll have the chef cook it on the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next episode, you're going to be seeing our good friend, Teron Beckham.
Yeah.
That is right. The future WWE SmackDown versus Raw, like super heavyweight champion. Of the world.
This guy's not real, bro.
No,
Be
yeah.
ready
Can't wait
this.
for him to get him on the fucking show. But as always, I'm your host, Justin Martini, the other guy to my right,
Rise your fit.
and the other guy to my left.
Just for justice.
Those two are the other hosts. Chase Calvit, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, bro.
I'm sure we'll see you in another fucking episode.
Yes, sir, baby.
Have a blessed night, Kings.
Goodbye. Love you.
Until the next ep, we'll catch you.
Yeah.
I gotta piss.
Goodbye, good night, have a great night. We live in a fucking firmament.
Yeah, player. On my teeth, go, damn player. I still can't see